Whew. Hello, and welcome back to another session of Blanka. So today, I think it might be kind of the same as we did yesterday. We'll probably do a lot of labbing. I don't know if we're gonna go ahead and play ranked today. I want to see if I could kind of focus a lot more on the combos, like just practicing setups and learning a lot more intricacies with Blanka, because there's definitely moves that I am just not utilizing at all. So we're gonna go ahead, going to watch this video, but let's bring up Street Fighter 6. So but man, how's everyone doing today? Hope your Thursdays are going well. Week is almost over. Friday's tomorrow, and we got the weekend. Nice. Ooh, man. Alright. So, let's bring up the good old training mode. Ooh, man. Today I feel like we're gonna get some things accomplished. I have a feeling, even if we're not going to kind of mash our face in to ranked and lose our minds. I feel like this session might actually bore some fruit here. So let's at least remember a lot of the stuff that we were learning before, just to make sure that we have it all intact. So got the meaties still on lockdown. And we can still do the shimmies. We got still the +3s going on. Strike throw mix up. Okay. Still +1. Messed up. Yep. Alright, we still got that going. Try this. Oops. Alright. Already messed up. There we go. Let's try that one more time. +5, go for a throw, then go for meaty OD lightning attack. Let's see, what else is there? I guess we can go for making sure we got the throw loops. Oops. Fine. Let's see. What else is there? Let's go into the blocks now. Messed up. +4. +2. 3. No, not that. Oops. Let's try that again. Alright. Okay. Is there anything else we're missing? I guess the Blanka setup stuff, but we still have to figure out what the training settings are supposed to be for that. Let's see here. I guess we can just kind of quietly practice some drive rush setups from our lights here. So, let's see. So, +9, +7. What's 6 here? What's 6? Just this. This be it. Okay. Oops. See if I do it too far away. What happens? Still hits. Okay. Guess I should be massing crouching light kicks. It's at least it's a 5-framer here. Okay. Okay, anything else? Anything else? Oh yeah, that's right. Let's try, what would be like a decent lightning combo here? I need plus 50, right? I need 50 something. Okay. There we go. Decent, decent. Let's try that again. Oops. Nice, okay. And then we do back kick. Okay, okay. Interesting. Ooh, well, too late. Ooh. Oops. I'm missing the combos now. Oof. I'm missing something here. What did I do before? Oops. Nope, -6. Nope. missing something. I am missing something. +3. Okay, so maybe it's just down, forward, and then up. +6. Okay, so immediately down, forward, forward, and then up would be our setup there for the Blanka-chan. +8. Nice. Oh, messed up. Okay, okay. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Oops. So that'll be for if we do the OD combo. Let's just see if it differs if we're like... Yeah, it differs if we're not close enough to the corner. If we're not close enough to the corner... +36, not good. $43. Nope. Trying to see if I can side switch out of here. Nope. That is not what we want. Maybe if I go immediately up? If I go immediately up after that? No, it doesn't work. Maybe. Switch to the other side, which is fine, but we are kind of pushed pretty far out, so it wouldn't really matter too much. plus 10. Blanka ball. Get the Blanka lightning stuff going. Okay. Oh. Okay, we can probably do something like that then. For the OD. Oof. How many frames is this move? 39. Okay, probably not worth it then. Well, I could probably do something like this. Yeah, that should be fine. So then, if I'm too far away from the corner, do down forward, immediately up forward, then just straight forward, right? Right, let me just double check that. Oh no, I just go down. I press down immediately. That's what it was. Down, up, down. There you go. Okay. So that's if we are too far away from the beginning of the corner. But if we are not too far away... Oops. Can we do that? Okay. Sweet. So that'll be the OD. And then, let's see here. What happens if we just magically happen to get this? Put myself in the corner. That's a no-go. Nope. Probably didn't get the desired effect I wanted. I'm still putting myself in the corner. A little better, but there's probably a better way of going about this. Nope. guess I could do that. Walk under. And I get +4. Oops. Or maybe we don't use medium Blanka ball, we use heavy. Ah, man. Didn't know that the different strengths had different properties when it comes to combos. Uh-oh. Ah, there we go then. I guess that's the answer. It's heavy Blanka ball all the time. That was the answer. It's heavy Blanka ball. Get the Blanka. Yep. Alright, so I guess we have to do two things in mind: medium Blanka ball and heavy Blanka ball, depending on what we get off on a combo. Ooh, man, keeping track of the different strengths and when to use them is gonna be quite the pain. I don't think that's even the right one that I meant to do. +3. Yeah, that's fine, right? And then we got this, the heavy version. There we go. Okay. Sick. Maybe I can do something like that. Double Blanka rainbow ball. Okay. But anyway, though, let's try and see what we can get off of. I guess that's kind of nice. We don't really have to think too much about the heavy. Because, you know, it's the same either way. Sweet. Just test out the heavy with the OD here. No. Yeah. Let's just stick with the mediums on this one. Okay. Well, Twitch ads are playing, so I might as well just take a quick break. I'll be right back. Just taking a little potty break. Okay, we are back. Apologies for that quick break there. Alrighty then. So, we have a general idea. And now, let's just go ahead and watch us a little bit of a Blanka guide. Yes, another one, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, this is a long time ago from basically when the game came out. So yeah, let's go ahead.
Starts, the opponent has to guess
what they
and
have
they
to
cannot do
offer
level
here.
3 supers or EX reversals. Maybe nobody has noticed that this is weird. Anyways, I covered his main pokes, special moves and tips, anti-airs, punish counter and counter options, bread and butter combos, his setups, meaties, resets, and combos. I hope you guys like the video. His main pokes are his crouching medium punch and his crouching heavy punch. The rest of his normals are okay, but do not have much range.
Yep. We know that.
You can also use his forward heavy punch plus his coward crouch move, then cancel it into his surprise back hop.
Oh.
But keep in mind that some characters can punish you with their super or EX reversal like Ken or Guile.
Forgot about that.
His forward medium kick is okay, but my advice, use it with drive rush instead. His slide is not safe from any distance, and his overhead is safe on block.
Okay, drive rush forward
His
medium
jump plus
kick,
medium
crushing
kick is your
fierce,
jump and
crouching
cross-up
medium,
option.
and jump MK, and then forward heavy punch
The light
into the coward
medium
stance
punch version of his rolling attack
as well.
or ball
We should
are
know
not
that.
safe on block, so only use those versions from far so it will whiff and you can grab your opponent. If you do it too close, they will block and punish you. The heavy punch version is safe on block, but still is punishable with a delayed drive impact, so don't spam it too much. The EX version is safe on block. His backstep rolling attack will leave you with plus frames, but is very punishable with a dragon punch, so don't abuse it too much. Also, you can mix your opponent with a cross-up using this move, but is risky. You can use the light kick version to bait dragon punch. The rolling attack can be done from the air as well, but is not safe on block if you do it too close. If you do the heavy punch version from far, you can be -2 or -4 on block. And if you do the EX version, you can be +8 on block. His electric thunder move will leave you -3 on block. All versions are the same, except for this EX version, which will leave you +4 on block.
Well, I'm sure they probably changed
His
it.
command grab is very useful, and you can do it after any of your cancelable
from
normals,
vanilla,
but don't abuse it too much because the recovery on whiff is very bad.
But if it's still +4, then whoa.
His vertical rolling attack is his best anti-air option. Each version has a different distance reach, and his EX version has invincibility frames. His surprise back and forward hop is very useful, and you can use it after any cancelable normal.
This is what I need to do. I need to do some of this tricky stuff here.
It will work if you hold diagonal as well, and this is good because you can keep your charge while moving and do his EX reversal faster.
Okay.
The mini Blankas are good. It requires you to do any electric move like his electric thunder, and the EX version has different properties. The regular versions will go through fireballs. Later on this video, you will see the setups using these dolls.
These are the bread and butter combos. You will notice that after most of the combos, I do a surprise forward hop. This is so you are aware how many plus frames you have after the hop, so you can do a meaty or grab. And of course, all the combos ending with the rolling attack will lose this option, so if you want to keep the offensive, end your combo with the Electric Thunder special instead of his rolling attack. Ending this combo with a slide gives you more plus frames after the slide, and you will be very close. These are the combo options for his Drive Rush and EX specials.
I should probably utilize EX Blanka Ball.
For this option, make sure you walk forward a little bit after the EX rolling attack before doing his
So I can
backstep
side
rolling
switch
attack.
if I do end up getting a hit. I think that'll be much more meter
And
efficient.
again, if you want to be far from your opponent, end your combos with the rolling attack. But if you want to be close, end your combos with the Electric Thunder Specia. It will allow you to keep the offensive going, and eventually your opponent will end up in the corner. And once you are able to connect a combo in the corner, then you can use one of the setup options.
Okay. Any air options?
These are his anti-air options. His vertical rolling attack are pretty good. Each version has a different distance reach. If your opponent tries to cross you up, use the heavy kick version.
Yeah, maybe I should be trying to look out with
If you need a quick anti-air while moving, your back
Blanka
medium
ball
kick is the
or
best
up ball.
option. And you can cancel it into his forward hop.
just hold
You
down
will land
back
in
and
front
then
of your
just
opponent if
you know,
do
guile
it from
flash kick
far
them
or
if they decide to
mid-distance.
go up
But
in
if
the
you
air.
do it from a close distance, you will land behind. If you do it late, it will trade or you will get hit, so try to do it early. You can also use your crouching medium punch as an anti-air, but sometimes it will trade with some jumping normals, so back medium kick is still a better option. If you are looking for damage, your best option is standing heavy kick. In most cases it will trade, but still you can follow up with a combo and super at the end. Keep in mind that after you use the backstep rolling attack, you can do a slide or a super as a follow-up. The light kick version of his vertical rolling attack has a great range, which is very useful to punish neutral jumps or when the opponent is in the corner and is trying to bait your drive impact or heavy rolling attack. If you have low drive meter, you can use one bar to follow up instead of using two for his EX rolling attack. But if you have resources, you can do his EX rolling attack and follow up with the backstep rolling attack and super or slide. His EX vertical rolling attack is your EX reversal option, but don't abuse it too much. This option is risky, but just for your information, you can use his coward crouch move to make your opponent with jumping normals, then punish with the heavy punch follow-up, but you need to do it right when it whiffs, otherwise the opponent will recover. And lastly, he has an air throw which is very useful when the opponent is in the corner.
Oh, I didn't know that. Alright. Well, looks like we're getting closer and closer to Rashid
and
as we
counter
see.
options.
Hello there, Keiko.
As a punish counter
How you
are
doing,
his
man?
medium kick
Yeah,
into his
come
standing
on,
heavy
don't be
punch, or
like
the standing
that.
Heavy kick into his
You
standing
know,
heavy punch,
we're
then follow up with your regular combos.
We're watching Blanka tutorials with AI
For a faster
voiceover.
punish, you can use his standing
kind of
light
timeline
kick
is
into
this?
his back medium kick, or into his standing heavy kick, then follow up with his regular combos.
Okay. The timeline cracked. I mean, look, here's the thing, right? We were never on the good timeline.
You can link his crouching medium kick into his standing heavy kick.
If I'm playing
or his back
Rashid,
medium kick into his standing heavy
we were
punch,
never
then
playing on the
follow up
correct
with his regular
timeline.
combos.
This was inevitable. This would have been the conclusion that everyone would have seen coming. It's like you see. Did you ever see
do not forget
the?
to follow up with a drive rush into slide.
Did you ever
in case
see
your heavy
the
punch version of his rolling
the
attack
South
connects
Park
as a punish counter?
whatchamacallit, that
These are
South
some
Park
tips for
movie
his
or
gameplay.
episode of COVID,
If you want to connect the light kick version of his vertical rolling
where
attack
it's
to
like,
the combo,
you know,
need
Eric
to do it
Cartman
with 2 crouching light punches, or it will whiff.
becomes like
After you connect
homeless,
the
and
heavy
that's the
punch
correct
version of his
timeline.
rolling attack, you can
Homeless
do the light
alcoholic.
punch version to beta drive impact.
This
which
is
the punish
technically
option
the
for it.
correct timeline we're in, where a
If you are
Rashid
in the
player
corner, you
devolves
can switch side
into
safe with a drive rush
Blanka
plus back
player.
medium kick into his forward hop.
Where's the Ed?
Also, you can do his jumping EX rolling attack, and you will plus 8
Nah,
on
I don't
block,
wanna think.
Or his regular heavy punch version, but
I don't
only
wanna
if
think.
the opponent is far. His
That's
coward
why we're
crouch
playing
can be
Blanka,
used
so we don't have
evade
to
regular
think.
fireballs, and you can also use it to
Oh,
punish them with the air heavy punch
yeah.
version of
Wow.
his rolling attack.
I'm learning more and more. Oh.
Or you could use it to do your EX version, which will leave you plus 8 on block.
Oh.
The heavy punch version is safe from far.
Look at
but if you
this,
do it too
Keiko,
close,
look at
you will
this.
get punished.
This is the broken stuff. This is the stuff that
His
that
level
makes
2
us
super is not only useful
feel
for
alive.
combos, but also you can use it to drain your opponent's drive meter. As you can
let
see,
me
you
see
are
that
plus
again.
5 on block on the first stops. You can use it. His level 2 super is not only useful for combos, but also you can use it to drain your
What
opponent's
the?
drive. His level 2 super is not only
That's
useful
weird.
for combos, but also you
Can
can
we
use
do
it
that?
to drain your.
Do that again? Let me just check out a couple of things. This character needs to be banned. Nah. If Mai's still running around, then this character deserves to be on the list. The list of legal characters, dog. Come on. We can't be like that. We can't be discriminating against Blanka if a character like Mai is running amok. Holy shit. It is +4. Wow. It is +4. I mean, I'm not gonna be able to do. Oh no, you know, maybe. Mai is balanced. Don't be spreading that propaganda, all right? I already know how to spread the Cammy hate, Cammy hate campaign. Don't be tempting me with some Mai hate campaign right here. What was it? Oh yeah, that's right, the EX ball. Wow, you can. And he magically becomes standing up. Wow. Cammy is not bad. Did you not see Punk and his performance in SFL? Oh my god, I'm not able to get it off. Huh. Or is it this? No. What the? Maybe it's that's what it is. That's what it is. It has to be like really, really close. That's why. It has to be deep in there. Look at that. Look at that drive gauge damage, Keiko. Like basically Ken went down to like a bar and a half. A bar and a half through all of that. Wow. Try that again. Oh, baby. That's some power. That's what I'm talking about. Do you not see how amazing that is, Keiko? Here I am, not knowing what to do, trying to get my opponent into burnout, and then here it is. Here it is. After watching this, I've come to the conclusion that Sakura needs to be in the... What do you mean Sakura needs to be in the game? She doesn't need to be in the game. She can rot in SF5 prison, where she belongs. She deserves to be in Guantanamo Bay. Let's be real here, alright? That standing light kick has committed war crimes. Oops. With the rest of the obnoxious characters. What do you mean? All these, let me tell you, here are the obnoxious characters in the game, alright? Mai, Cammy. That's it. Those are the only obnoxious characters in the game. Everyone else is fair. There's nothing wrong with them. Nothing could be better. So that the game would be much better if they got rid of Mai and Cammy, is my conclusion. Okay, well, what else was I trying to do? Yeah, I guess we can practice more of this. Ryu, hey man. Ryu will get his comeuppance. Ryu will pay for his crimes one day. Maybe not this patch, but hopefully the next patch. And if not the next patch, then maybe the next patch after that, you know? But he will be brought to justice. He will not get away. We're not going to make the same mistake twice. I need to practice the coward setup here. Then let's see. Try this. There we go. So alright. Got that going. Got this going. Okay, let's get back to the tutorial. You're practicing your Hilda combos. Man, what have you been up to in Under Night lately, Keiko? What has
you were +5 on
what
block on
fruit
the first stop, so you can do your 8 frames
were you
normal,
able to
and
bore
+6 in the second string, so you can use your
from
9
the labor
frames
that you
normal.
put in playing Under
Your
Night?
opponent can attempt to do an EX reversal, super, or just take the damage instead to avoid getting in burnout. These are his meaties and setups. You can use these meaties with most of the B&B's combos.
Maybe
just
I need
make
to.
sure that these are his meaties and setups. You can use.
Yeah, let me see here. Let me try that. I want to at least get a couple more like meaty setups going on here. Oops. Aye. I had to restart like 2 times because I'm switched controllers twice. Man, what are you doing to yourself, man? It's like you want to continuously like redo all the progress you've made, man. You got to stick to a controller, dog. You could have been like, you know, S plus tier in Under Night if you would have just stuck to one controller. +8 in front of their face. +8. +8. Maybe I can go for a standing medium kick then? Let's see. Let's do wake up throw. You do have it all figured out? Is that so? Is that so? Then you know what? Challenge, who's like an Under Night streamer still? You know what? Challenge like Hotashi or Diaphone to a 1st to 10. I want to see the proof. It has to be there. We need to see you win a 1st to 10 against those players. Oof. Yeah, hey man. It's either that or you haven't made enough progress yet. But you could have made all that progress if you just stuck to a controller, you know what I'm saying? I am. Let's see here, so oh, whoa. Ah, wait a minute. It's +7, isn't it? +7, isn't it? It's +6. It says Plix. Oh. Meaning, I think I might be too far away. I guess I might have to use back medium kick then. You are right now? Yes, you know what? Send me like gameplay highlights. Show me you like perfecting like S+ players, you know, in Under Night ranked. You know what I'm saying? You need a month? Nah, man, not for a dedicated Under Night player like yourself. You don't need a month. You only need a couple of days. Oh. Is it on random? Is it back roll? Recover? No, it's still recover backwards. Ah, man. Okay, I mean, it worked that time. Let's see what it worked with the 4-framer. Play on arcade stick for SNK games and controllers for streets. Man, dude, what is wrong with you? Why are you why are you like doing this to yourself, man? Why can't you just play on one controller so that, you know, the wires don't get crossed, you know what I'm saying? Why you gotta be like, all right, I'm gonna ride a bicycle to school and then rollerblade if I'm gonna go and you know, go to the library or something, and then let me go ahead and do some hang gliding if I want to head to the mall. Just take the car, man. Just use the car for all of them. You don't need to go with all that. Man. Ooh. Okay. How do you guess how that work? Yeah. I guess back medium still works either way. There's my hands when I play SF6 on arcade stick and hitbox, and it turns out my hands play SNK games on controller and oh my god. Maybe you're just not meant to play all those fighting games at the same time. Maybe the gods of fighting games are telling you, like, just stick to one game, man. Just stick to one game. By the end of your experience, you might end up like that, what is it? Like Rock Lee, after he unlocks, like, the 5th gate in Naruto. You're basically at, like, the 4th gate right now with those three different fighting games and 3 different controllers you're playing on. Add on one more, and the next thing you know, your hands are gonna blow out from carpal tunnel, and you're never going to become a fighting game player ever again. Or if maybe you might have to use those weird controllers that Alex Myers or Ultra David uses. Man, keep on messing up. Guess I have to do down back then. Yeah. There we go. I'll keep on doing that. Booyah. Sick. Then let me just... Okay, we got another meaty in our repertoire. Oh my. Maybe I need to figure out the timing on that. Figure out the timing on that. It has to be immediate. Yep, immediate. Whew. So then if we slightly delay it... Huh. Man. Ooh. Okay, immediate, hold back, or hold the other direction. Delayed, hold back. Okay. And how's the KOF though? Are there still people playing the game? I haven't played KOF in so long. Oh no. Well, if I do get countered that way, it's +8, right? So I still get crouching medium kick for that. Man, you certainly have a lot of friends on Discord. Certainly have a lot of friends on Discord willing to play fighting games with you. Are these also people who've been exiled into FGC Discords for the fighting games that are no longer with us? Playing 2 fighting games right now. Oh man, I mean, it feels like it. I have not seen a KOF locals in so long. It almost feels as though that they're not welcome. You know? They play Strive in Uni. Oh my god. Why do you do this to yourself, man? You should be like me and and play only Street Fighter and complain about it. Do that. Focus all your energy and hatred towards one game. So that'll motivate you. Only LeBron and Michael Jordan was able to beat basketball by honing their entire hatred into the game. The trial against Strive and Uni. Come on, Keiko. Strive, you should know. You should know about Strive. All right, you need to. You should know about the Strive community at this point. Under Night, jury's out. Jury's still out on it. All right, jury's still out on it. But I'm just saying, man. Guilty by association. Guilty by association, and that's kind of Under Night right now. It's been hanging around Strive a little too long. You know, it's a little suspicious. You need to gaslight people into playing Rev 2? I don't think you need to gaslight anyone. I think some people might be willingly wanting to play Rev 2, you know. I bet you they missed that game. They missed it a lot. Oh, nope. Plays more like an anime game. I mean, yeah, since Strive no longer has the Gatling system. So, you know, it basically is like a completely different game, realistically, compared to Rev 2, you know? And at least it is, like, easy to do. You know, you just do, like, light, medium, heavy, and then slash attack, you know? Very easy block string. Not very hard to do. Let's see here. What else? I guess we can go into the corner here. Whoopsie daisies. Corner. Whoops. That. +2. Then what's this on block? +1. That's crazy. It's +1, man. Jesus Christ. See, this is why I have no shame. Playing all these cheap-ass characters, and you get to have all the benefits that everyone wished they had. Instead of complaining about how, you know, Marissa doesn't have this, or Manon doesn't have that, I'm just gonna switch to the cheap stuff, man. I'm gonna switch to the cheap stuff and then just bathe in the privilege. Alright, let's see what else is there.
These meaties with most of the B&B's combos, just make sure that after your forward hop, you are at least +5 before the opponent wakes up. As per the throw setups, if you want to avoid your opponent from mashing a light punch to avoid getting grabbed, you can do drive rush.
You'll start playing Ryu or Kuma? Dude.
Beat their normal or walking
Wait
back.
a minute. You play Mai already, man. What are you talking about? You don't need to do anything else. What's wrong with you? Just stick with Mai, man, and just rely on those OD fans. But, you know, Akuma or Ryu is also a nice alternative,
Using
though.
the same setups, you can do a drive rush with overhead or low as well. And remember, if you want to link a light kick version of his vertical rolling attack from a combo, you need to use his crouching light punch because the pushback is small. For this setup, if you want to go behind, delay your forward hop a few frames, but if you want to land in front, then just do it right away.
Oh, interesting.
Again, if you check the BNB combos, you will see if you can do a meaty or not. If you use his drive rush with his forward hop, then make sure to practice to delay a few frames the input so you will...
Interesting. Okay. So then we got... that. Drive rush into meaty, and drive rush into the special movement option. Okay. Okay, so if we just do that. That. This. There we go. There we go. Too far away. They need to buff Hilda. Keiko, what is this myth? What is this fantasy that you're proposing here? Hilda needing buffs? Now we're definitely on the wrong timeline. That's when you know you're on the wrong timeline, is when Hilda gets buffs. Besides, what's so bad about Hilda, man? You have full screen normals. We need to put Emma Frost, and man, we're not gonna have Marvel rivals invading into Street Fighter 6. Did you not see what is it, the Call of Duty collab, right, with Street Fighter? It's either Call of Duty or Battlefield, I don't know which one, but there was a Street Fighter collab where they're in one of those shooters, and one of those shooters also has like Snoop Dogg and Nicki Minaj. Okay? I don't want Ryu, dabbing it up with Snoop Dogg. Alright, he's already dabbing it up with Hasho Geki in this game. We don't need to have him poisoning one of the greatest West Coast rappers that ever lived. Listen, I'm playing some Rivals. Emma Frost is amazing. Man, what are the chances that Emma Frost is one of the most toxic characters in the game that everyone hates? You know, and only Emma Frost players are the ones that defend a character like that. Hate flanker DPS like Spider-Man or Black Panther. Is this a Keiko opinion, or is this a Discord group that you just became a cult? You know, you became indoctrinated part of. You know, everyone was like, "Oh my God, a new Marvel Rivals player." Let's go ahead and have them get indoctrinated into the Spider-Man and Black Panther hate. The general public. What would you say if the people that convinced you that everyone hates Spider-Man and Black Panther was actually just a cult of people that despises flank DPS? Quit because of those characters? I thought they quit because the rank system was like still not fixed. Like people were getting inflated in ranked. Oops. See what else is there. Ah, yes. Make them. Oops. That. Oof. That is tricky. That is tricky. Oh my God. This is something that even I don't know which side I'm landing on. That's kind of crazy. I can't tell which side I'm landing on. This Hilda combo is hard. I mean, how hard could it be? It's CCC, BB, and then BC. But you know what? Maybe you should get the best of both worlds. You know how you're like saying, man, I have to play all these different fighting games and everything. Why not combine everything together and just play BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle? Right, you have all the Under Night characters, all the BlazBlue characters, the Persona. What else is there? Ruby, right? Ruby was one of them, right? And then all you need to do is just press AAA, BB, then C, and there you go. And then maybe, I don't know, like quarter circle BC, right? That's how you do supers in that game. No. No. The timing of the dash 3B is hard. I see. Have you ever thought of using macros? Yeah, there was somebody who just for fun, but they did a macro with Street Fighter 4 at one of our locals. They configured it to where they could do evil reuse like long ass combos off of one button. They just mash one button, and it's basically like pre-configured to basically do the whole script for evil reuse combo. They dive kick after. They have to dive kick after. I mean, hey man, these are the crimes that you must pay for playing Hilda. Yeah, well, they didn't allow it in tournament. It was just for like a for fun kind of thing. Obviously, like, you know, they just did it to scream what would happen and everything. If they allowed it in tournament, I mean, we'll see. Because the guy himself, when he programmed it, he was like, he was somebody who had nothing better to do because he would always win. He would always win the locals. Okay. Well, I guess if they're going to be on break again, why don't we just take a break ourselves? Let's see here. Break. Where's break? Oh, whoops. That's Ninja. What's up? I guess we have this thing. Alright. We'll be right back again. Whew. All right, we're back. Man, you know, the 2.5 seconds of ads, or minutes of ads, is like a nice middle ground. I gotta say, I like it. Anyway, Keiko, yeah, the guy who scripted that, you know, Evil Ryu stuff, he was always winning the locals anyway. So, you know, some people, I'm sure they would have probably been like, well, he was gonna win anyway, regardless if he used the script or not. So, and he was who did he play? Because he played Evil Ryu a lot. But I think, like, his main, before Evil Ryu was good, was... I think it must have been Vega. I think Vega was what he was playing a lot, before Evil Ryu became, you know, buffed into oblivion. Okay. So then, okay. Punish counters and counters. Why don't we just learn that stuff? So, counters... 5 plus 7 plus 7. So what can we get off of a 7 frame? There we go. Okay. Interesting. Too far. Man. But I don't want to be mashing a 6 frame light, you know, in the scramble like that. So I guess I have really no choice but to... It's too far away. 7 frames. What can I get off of this? Let's see. Combo, counter hit. Too far. 7 frames, but also too far. This one at least is at least manageable. Plus 12. Plus 8. Of this. Nope. Just do that. Are you using the second hardest character in the game? I mean, she does have that, what, button holding mechanic or something? You have to negative edge a lot using that character, if I remember correctly. I mean, if you have to negative edge a lot, like, you know, that is going to be quite bothersome. I mean, that was the same thing with Jury in Street Fighter 4, you had to negative edge her a lot because if you wanted to store her fireball, her quarter circle forward kick worked differently in that game compared to other games where you had to hold it if you didn't want the attack to immediately go off. Because if you just if you did the regular quarter circle forward, it would just do the move. So. For me, I'm already playing a negative edge character, so I'll be prepared. Man, why do you gotta make your life harder? You know, on top of using multiple different controllers, you know, on top of, you know, playing these nuisance characters, you know, getting the ire of the fighting game community. You also have to play hard characters. Life would be much easier, Keiko, if you just stuck to one game, played the cheapest character possible, and then win every tournament that you enter and getting that sweet, sweet pot bonus money. Using one controller right now. Do you think they would allow you to, like, if you could, like, have a multiple controller setup? Like on one hand, you're using the D-pad of a PS5 controller, and then the other hand, you're using like the arcade buttons. So you're having this weird sort of like multi-step setup right now. I wonder if we can get anything off of that. Nope. But you are plus a lot. Let's see. I forgot who's first. I think Hild is the 5th hardest character. I forgot who's first. Wouldn't it be Batista? Since Batista requires you to use like backwards charge motions, you have to do up, down, and then forward, back. Nine, huh? Huh, interesting. There we go. Google says, but I'm sure you're asking Google. What are you using the AI app thing that they have? Google AI says that that Enkidu is the best character in the game. Okay, kind of got that stuff out of the way. Is there anything else we should
land behind with a +1 for your standing light kick as a meaty?
I think we'll just stick to the regular Blanka electrics. Go for the ambiguous jump over, drive rush jump over.
Frames, you will get hit. Special or super the opponent forward hop, but this is very tricky and risky. It depends on the startup frames of the normal, special, or super the opponent used, so don't abuse it, because if the
You
opponent
say
delays
Carmine
the
is
action a few
hard?
frames,
Nope.
you will get hit.
I mean, Carmine uses his health, man, you know, and he has all those setups. You know, don't be, you know, downplaying the dedication Carmine players do.
You can use his air EX rolling attack to apply more pressure and attempt to shimmy or grab.
That character, see, not only is he broken, but he's also hard to play.
Back medium kick his counter in the corner.
What a nice combo.
Setups,
What a nice you know, like combination. Seth is apparently hard.
Setups, mix-ups, and reset section.
Is he like Aki hard, where it's just like you just have like a fireball on the screen and then just run your mix? Where like conceptually he's hard, but turns out his gameplay gets reduced to just, all right, here's a projectile on screen, and I get to run up at you. I get to run up at you and then just you know, do whatever I want.
The option is to do a wake-up reversal, super or parry, because if they start blocking, they have to guess. Not sure if this was intended by Capcom, but it seems like if the dolls have different properties, I tried everything but nothing works. Again, the only thing that the opponent can do once the setup starts is but nothing intended by Capcom, but it seems like if the dolls have different properties, I tried everything but nothing works. Again, the only thing that the opponent can do once the setup starts is blocking and guess. Of course, if you break the block stun caused by the doll, then your opponent will be able to react. Here I did his crouching medium kick earlier, and he was able to super.
His eye execution? Okay.
So if you want to do it right, delay your crouching medium kick if you go for a low. But if you go for his overhead, then just do it right after his
when
EX
has low
electric
health
thunder
ever
finishes.
been a balancing factor, Keiko? When has low health ever been a balancing factor? Akuma, 9,000 health? Still.
If you don't delay
Crazy.
your crouching medium kick
Crazy
enough,
everywhere.
it will count as a block string, so you will need to practice the timing for the low version, because the overhead version is very easy.
Hey, no. Oh, are we now becoming an Akuma main by downplaying Akuma? He's balanced. He got low health.
These are the 4 setups I think are useful: an overhead, a low, a grab, and a mix-up. You can also create your own, so go to training and use your imagination.
Ooh, that's crazy. You can use the hop to basically get around them.
For the grab, your opponent can do an EX reversal, but they will still get hit by the doll.
Because
and
I
you can
haven't
follow
fought
up
a good
after you
Akuma,
recover.
but I usually
keep
beat
in
him
mind they
pretty
can do a super.
easily.
This only counts
Well,
for the
because
grab and mix-up version.
you're either playing Cammy or my
The overhead version has reset options. You can even do a double overhead, but they can do an EX reversal or super once they recover.
Cammy and Mai, the great equalizer. Damn. I do want me to be acting
The opponent can attempt to do a
kind of
wake-up
sick with
parry
it with
in
these kind of Blanka
desperation, but
Chan
they cannot
setups.
get out of the setup, so you could do Blanka's grab to punish this.
This Cammy
Just remember
upplay
that
needs
they
to
can do an
stop.
EX
Nah.
reversal for your grab
We
setup,
ain't
but as I
ever
said,
stopping.
You can still follow up because
We
the
ain't
doll
ever
will still
stopping
connect. But if
the
they do a
upplay. It's
super
not even
level
upplay.
3,
It's
then
just
there's
play.
nothing else to do.
It's just facts. You know what I'm saying? Straight up facts.
This works with every EXDP reversal except for JP due to the counter. But rest assured, because even JP's reversal doesn't work with the 3 main setups, except for the throw.
No, it is not. Likely story. Likely story.
The overhead, low, and mix-up versions can be linked together because you can place another doll right after one setup if you use this combo. So you could spend the 3 dolls in a setup in one round, and they will respawn in the next round.
Cammy is honest? I don't know, man. I don't know.
This is how it
wanna-
looks if you spend the 3 dolls in a setup.
I dare you to post
Also
that on the
remember,
Street
if
Fighter
you don't
6
have
subreddit.
resources, keep it simple and use his coward crouch.
Just
move
go
into
in
the
there,
heavy
post
punch,
that
and it
Cammy's
works with
honest, and
any of the
see
setups.
see the nice comments you'll get. Or you know what? Just go to a random big tournament. You'll post it on the SF's Discord. Post it in the Aki Discord. Post it in the Aki Discord and see what they have to say about a Cammy. Dang. This man is about to be on a hit list soon.
As I said, the opponent will be forced to avoid the
Once
setup
once
on
you
wake
hit
up,
that
so be
post
prepared to
button,
bait an EXDP or
immediately
super on wake up.
people are gonna put you on a hit list. Okay. So let's try that. Let's try that. So overhead low, throw, and mix up. Overhead low, mix up. Okay. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. Aha! Looks like we figured it out. Oh. What does he do for the low stuff? What's like the bread and butter low that he does? That's overhead. Actually, you know what? Let's do this, but then also high fights. Because now we actually, whatchamacallit, Blanka, doll setup. We actually know what the training settings are that we need to do. Low, electric. Alright, we're slowly getting the data into our mainframe right here. We're slowly getting there. Aha! Nice, nice. Wonder, would it be a safe jump if I were to jump right after? Oops. Oops. I think it might be a safe jump. Where's crouching light punch? There it is. Aha. Sick. We got ourselves a safe jump set up. Maybe we might have a safe jump setup. Oops, that's not a low. Oh, whoa. That's a lot farther up than I expected. Okay, so boom. There we go. All right, let's try that again. There's probably something. It is done. Oh my lord. So if I don't see you either in this chat or Ninji's chat, then I can assume you're dead. Is that what you're telling me? Will it be confirmed? Keiko dead? All right. Well, you know what? Maybe we can host a funeral, you know? We can host a funeral and it says like in memory of the greatest Cammy down player that ever lived, and we'll invite Phenom. We'll invite Phenom to like provide a like some sort of like a memorial speech, you know? That wasn't you playing with Ninzi? I mean, I know that it was Kuro, But you were playing the last time, all right? So don't be acting like, you know, it didn't exist. Okay, that was not a good setup. It was your sister's account. Sister's account? Come on. Come on. Don't be pulling that kind of nonsense. It's my sister's, man. My sister did it. Or what is it? What was the meme where it's like, you know, the guy asks the girl on a date or like tells them that they like them over text, and then the next immediate text right after is haha, sorry, my friend was texting. You know? Is that what is it going to be like? Is that what we're pulling right here, Keiko? Haha, it was my sister's account, sorry. He's a Ken player. Sure. We'll see about that. Okay, so there's that. And then what is... So you have that going on. What's the overhead setup? Overhead. I guess it's the same thing. Not really. So low, it's electricity immediately. High, you just do the regular rainbow ball. You're not retired, Keiko. You never were retired. You always came back to Street Fighter. Like I said. You're like that secret agent. That's like, I thought I told you, General, those days are behind me. And then he says, I got one more mission for you. One last mission. That's you. One last viewer match with Ninzi. And then it turns out it's not the last one. Okay, let's see here. Setups. Okay. Then... Oh, wait. Nope. Wrong one. Change this. Crouching block only. An anime player now these days. Those days are behind me. You're never gone from Street Fighter. You're never gone from Street Fighter, Keiko. It's already in your veins. You can't escape from it. Now we roaming cancel and chain shift. But the DNA of Drive Rush is still there, Keiko. You still can't escape it. No matter how many times you think it's different, red roaming cancels, yellow roaming cancels, chain shifting, whatever it is, it all comes back to the same thing. Drive Rush. You're not retired, Keiko. Why must you be lying to us? Why are you always lying? This man wants us to fall for not only his fake mix-ups with Cammy, but also in real life. Okay. We kind of got some Blanka stuff going in. Why don't we play a couple of matches with Blanka? Yeah, see that? What I tell you? You did play SF with Ninzi. All right? Don't be spreading misinformation. Don't be saying things that aren't real. But it was because I wanted to help with the jury matchup. Oh, sure, it was to help with the jury matchup, of course. Oh. That was lucky of me. Wake up throw. Was provoked. I think it was just to play cheap characters. That was pretty much it. I play Rashid, who's cheap, so I might as well play Blanka, who's like super cheap. Oh, nope. Meanwhile, me playing Ed with honest Ken is not honest. All right, let's get that myth out of there. Ken is not honest. Now you're turning into Phenom. You're now becoming a carbon copy of Phenom. You can feel the nerfs in your soul? Nah. If they gave him a buff like the... like this level 2 being safe on block? What the... Ah, damn. Messed up. Oh, God. He needs... Nah, man. They ain't gonna nerf the boy. The poster child. Buff Ken, you beg? Hell no. We ain't buffing Ken or getting Sakura. Nah, I ain't gonna react. If Sakura comes out, I ain't gonna react to her trailer. Oh. Oh my God. I can't believe I lost like that. Oh my God. No, I was so close to High Masters. Oh well. It'd be like that. Fucked up, and I didn't use the combos correctly. God, I could have won that too. If I didn't fuck up the combo. Ryu, I mean, it'd be like that, but what can you do, man? What can you do? You're just gonna be better. Which I was clearly not. Better. Also, I should have been using like the whatchamacallit. Should have been using the setups and all the stuff that I learned, man. Didn't do any one of them. Complain and blame the game. Sometimes we gotta look within ourselves, Keiko. We gotta look within ourselves.
A new warrior has entered the ring. Round one. Fight.
Alright. I know they're gonna do their drive rush. Or just dash in front of me. Ooh. Gosh. I gotta get better, gotta get better. Oh, no, I messed up. Oh, no. Unfortunate. Oh, so close, so close. So close. Hey, hello there, Kuro. How you doing, man? How you doing? We are currently suffering in ranked. We were so close. We were so close to High Masters, and then we lost to a sub 1400 Ryu player, so that's kind of on us. That's kind of on us. Kuro was frying you yesterday. I mean, that's the power of Aki, man. Oof. Surprised they didn't go for level 3. 50 or 60 games, bullying. Nah, Keiko. There is no such thing as a 7-3 matchup in this game, man. There is no 7-3 matchup in this game. Dang, I was so close to winning. But we at least did a Blanka-chan setup. There's Akuma v Aki. Hey, man. We ain't gonna pull that around here. We ain't gonna pull that around here. Oof. Oof. Akuma buffs? Hell no. Hell no. Man is already privileged as enough. Darn. Oh well. And you really will deal with the anime bullshit. See that? You should be like Kuro. They have no loyalty. They have no loyalties. All they want to do is do the cheap stuff. They're like me. If I can see the cheap, if I can play the cheap stuff, I'll play the cheap stuff, man. Like Dracula Flow. I have no character. Like clinical aggro is what I do. Keiko, you also don't have any loyalty. You've been downplaying your girl Cammy for so long. You never uplift her. You know, telling her that she's good enough. Nah, you're gonna be like, she's bad. I could do better. Probably a bad idea. Yeah, bad idea. Phenom level? The downplay level? Oh, man. I'm starting to lose it, dog. I'm starting to lose it. Ah, man. Need to regain all that MR back that I lost, man. There we go. Man. I'm on a losing streak of epic proportions, man. I'm on a losing streak. Oh, well. Oh, man. A bunch of people are voice acting. Isn't that a VN game, man? What are they're literally just reading out a visual novel game? Should have seen your losing streak. Hey, man. All right. You're playing with characters that are broken. Keiko, remember that. Remember that. All right. I'm playing honest characters like Blanka and Rashid. Man. I'm just not playing too good today. I'm not too good. I'm not playing too good today. I ain't dude. Hey, man. I just like to tell it like it is. I just like to tell it like it is. Ooh, man. Man, but I need to know what the hell I'm doing, man. These games ain't looking too good for me, man. You're looking mighty embarrassing. Ooh, that was bad. That was bad. Oh no, not a viewer replay. I still gotta do this though. Oh. Let me at least win a couple games. All right, I can't be ending on a lose streak here. Ay, Chihuahua. See the war crimes that have been committed on you? Likely story. Likely story. I'm dead. I'm dead. No, I'm dead. There's many games you can pick. You only got to go to 25. I see. Kuro, what's a game where you think you'll be able to go like 100-0 with Keiko? What's a game that you can think of? SF6? Nah. Is doubts that of that any kind of games like that? I mean, you know, you can. I'm sure you can find some. I'm sure you can find some. Whew, man. I think I lost every. I don't think I've won a single set. I think I've won a single set so far. Go blocks too much to be confident like that. And I could go 50. Oh, hey man, let's do it. Let's do it. First to 50, Keiko. First to 50. Ooh, the random sweeps. You just did that, basically? I mean, we can do it again. We can do it again, Kuro. Not until I can anti-air appropriately again. I mean, hey, man. Same here. Same here. Ah, I messed up. $1,600's the highest you ever gone. I mean, hey, man. Ah, man. Gotta react to DIs better. Your actual rank. I mean, you know, hey, man. He could have a pocket 1,800 character. You know, you never know of. Oh. Finally, we were able to punish the sweep. You're a nah, man. I'm sure with Jury, you should always be like at least mid 1300s. If I had an 1800 character, yeah, I wouldn't even know. Hey, man. Ay, Chihuahua. Oh, random, but we'll take it. We'll take it. I think the only one person at 18 that I had a good record against, and that was forever ago. Higo's game is definitely better than everyone I fought with Aki. I mean, that's because they're playing Cammy, the greatest character Capcom ever created. Oh my lord. Crazy call out. Why would I do that? He's plus. Holy tamoles. These crazy ass DPs are getting me. Oh my god. Ooh, the sweep, man. Ugh. Oh no. No drive rush cancel. There we go. Whew, man. Oh, I'm dying. I'm dying in these ranks, man. I'm dying. Oh. Get me out of the corner. The Blanka grinding, not so good, man, not so good. We have lost every set possible. Wake up! Oh, but we won our first real set. All it took was losing 7 in a row, man. Oh, man. Sucks. You know what, you're inspiring me to drop JP and play Blanka as a secondary? Hey, man, Blanka is very cheap. Blanka is very cheap, man. I suggest you pick the cheapest characters. I mean, JP's cheap too, but is he like Blanka cheap? I don't know, man. I don't know. One standing heavy and a super 2, and I take away like all their drive meter? I don't know, man. Oh. Alright, well that was kind of spaghetti. That was pretty spaghetti. I like GP, but I think he gets boring from time to time. Hey, yeah, man. Blanka, you can play. You know what? You could do drugs with Blanka, and that will enhance your gameplay. You're washed like the ocean. Come on, Keiko. Have more confidence, man. Nah, come on, don't be giving up easy like that. You're a Cammy main. You're a Cammy main. Ooh, there we go. I think you just need a counterplay for some characters, and you'll be right back to the swing things. Yeah, see that? Listen to Kuro. Listen to Kuro. They know what they're talking about. Oof. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. No. Yeah, switch to Blanka, Keiko. Super Zero God knows where it's at. Oops. unfortunate. You hate neutral, but everyone loves neutral. Oh no. Just gotta lame it out even better. You gotta lame it out even more with Dulcim. That's how you win. Whew, there we go. Neutral is a myth if you're strong enough. I mean, you know, with some of these Ryu players, it might be a myth, man. It might be a myth. Nice. Thank you very much, Siragon. Thank you very much. Who likes to play footsies? Keiko, come on. Everyone loves playing footsies, alright? Everyone loves playing footsies. But sometimes, you know, you gotta redefine footsies. So that this is footsies now. Low forward drive rush. Or button and a drive rush. That's footsies. Alright? Yeah, kill him. Kill him. I was killing him slowly, though, you know? Hell yeah, Kuro. You get it. You get it. Fireball drive rush. Ah, man. Hey, not that bad. There we go. Used to be able to parry Aki Fireball constantly or consistently. Amen. This is what happens when you leave Street Fighter. Whoa! Ooh. Ooh. All right. Ooh, hello there, Whiter. How you doing, man? How you doing? Hope you're doing good. We're just kind of playing some Street Fighter 6. Not well, but we're playing it. Oof. As you can see, we burned ourselves out. Struggle to play footsie with mine. Hey, how can you be struggling to play footsies with mine, Keiko? Come on, it's just EX fans. Oh, I'm getting Bison for sure. Yeah. I was screaming internally every time you parried my fireballs. I see. Oh my. Ah, too far away. Ooh, there you go. Yeah, no problem, Whiter. What's the question, man? What's the question? Unless you're asking a question to the regular chat, you know? How can I practice my fundamentals? I use mine, and I'm gold 3. I have tournament in April, and I want to give it my all. It's important to have fun, but I don't want to lose either. Okay. You know what? This is at least a good break time. This is at least a good break time. So let me just make sure, you know, we put the ads away real quick. So let's go ahead and let's look at right? My Jersey Viper, but since they announced I fell out and fell in love with her. Hey, man. You gotta love Mine's pretty cheap. So, practicing your fundamentals, I would say this is, you wanna have good habits. I think when you're playing fighting games, especially games that are like 2D, like Street Fighter, the most important aspect is developing good muscle memory developing good muscle memory that are good options. So for example, right, mine has both 4-frame jabs, right? So in most situations, you know, let's say that you're blocking a couple of moves from your opponent, right? Or like your opponent's kind of close to you. It doesn't hurt to just kind of throw out these like jabs, right? Because they're the fastest in the game, and that you know, at worst, if your opponent blocks it, right, you don't do anything, you know. So like one thing that you can maybe kind of work on is trying to see if you can hit confirm lights. So as you can see here, I set the thing to random. block, if you can recognize that the lights are hitting, then you can go ahead and cancel into your special, right? But if they're blocking, then you don't cancel into it, right? And Keiko is also correct, right? Practicing your anti-airs. So, you know, I'm sure that because you're gold, like, you already have that down pat. But whenever the opponent has the option of jumping at you, right? It doesn't hurt to be able to, like, practice and react appropriately to their jump-ins, you know? So, like, that's another thing, and, you know, you'll eventually learn, but, like, there's other things you have to worry about besides the opponent jumping in. But, you know, always have it in the back of your mind that you can kind of DP and anti-air that person in the air. These are also nice. Yeah, you don't have to anti-air with their DP. You can go for something like back heavy kick, you know? That's also a decent option. But if you do want to practice the DP, it does help you along the way if you're going to learn other characters, because, you know, other characters have DP motions, Jury, Ken, Ryu, Akuma. So it doesn't hurt to, like, kind of have that down pat. And then I would say is... Or some other good fundamentals. So this is a little bit advanced, wider, but if you want to, like, kind of get to, like, intermediate play, sometimes, or I guess really not sometimes, it's pretty much all the time, but you can practice what's called buffering. But essentially, buffering is that you quickly do a button, and then you press another button behind it, right? Or you do another input behind it. So, for example, as you can see here, I'm pressing crouching medium kick into parry, right? And this does two things, essentially. The first is that if I don't hit my opponent, nothing comes out. The drive rush doesn't come out. But if my opponent does get hit by the crouching medium kick, then, you know, basically I know that I hit them, the drive rush comes out, and then you can kind of do whatever you want, right? And this can be done for any of the special cancelable, you know, combo or buttons. So, like, so standing medium punch, standing heavy punch, crouching medium kick, you know. So you can, if you want to be a little bit advanced, you can try to practice buffering. The concept is essentially you press the button that you want to come out. So if you want the crouching medium kick to come out, then you do that, and then you press a button to do a follow-up or not do a follow-up, depending on the if it hits or not. Hey, hello there, Satsui. How you doing, dog? How you doing? So this also works for other things. So if you want to, like, a buffer behind her forward, quarter circle forward, whatchamacallit, kick, right? It comes out and it combos, you know? Right? But other than that, so the practicing the jabs, right, and confirming the jabs, DPing, you know, with either her regular DP or back heavy kick, and then buffering with, like, her special cancelable normals. The only thing I can also gonna give you, which is, like, my specific stuff, right? Just do this. Just do this standing heavy punch into fan, or just throw this out in the open. Alright? Wider, like, you're playing Mai, so you don't really have to work hard to win the neutral, alright? You can just throw this out, or just standing heavy punch, throw this out, and you basically, like, win the game effectively, right? Because if you're Ken in this scenario, they're kind of forced to be in this position, right? They can't really do anything because if they do something, they're gonna get hit by the fan that's coming back down on them. So what you can do is you can do something like this. Whoopsie daisies. You know, and throw them, or you can do like crouching medium kick into this is kind of risky, but you can do something a little bit less committal, like crouching light kick. So, and if you can hit confirm the crouching light into the crouching jab, then you can go ahead and combo into this. So, don't have to really do all this complicated stuff. You can just, you know, just throw this out, you know, and just, like, walk up and grab them. And then the only other my tech that I will tell you that will, like, kind of make your life easier. Oops. Just do this. After throw, dash, and then throw again. And then and then if you think your opponent's gonna immediately try to like want to tech it, you just walk back. So you would basically have a situation where, you know, and this happens, right? So if you think your opponent's gonna tech, or they're gonna do like a wake up reversal. Oh no. Whoopsie daisies. Then you do something like that. But overall, like if you just do this, if you just do dash up throw, you're basically on the same level as like the top players in Street Fighter 6. If you do this, people cannot tell the difference between you and someone like NuckleDu or Xiao Hai. Alright? They're not going to be able to tell the difference. So, people will hate me for using her, and in part, I hate myself too. I mean, yeah, you know, like, the character, like, as far as aesthetically goes, is good, right? Like, they're great. Gameplay-wise, they're very questionable. They're very questionable, you know? It's kind of unfortunate that they made her into this kind of character, you know? But you know, Capcom sometimes, you know, it's kind of a hit and a miss sometimes, you know? Like they did good with like I guess C Viper, you know, C Viper's pretty good. Ed was also great. Aki eventually was, well, no, Aki's design is also kind of whack. But you know, you get what I mean. Sometimes Capcom makes some good gameplay designs for characters, and other times they kind of just they kind of bungled it. So don't feel bad. Everyone hates every character. That is not true. That is not true. No one hates Blanka players. All right, and that's not me being a Blanka player now. All right, that's just facts. Sometimes, you know, people love Blanka. Have you seen his costume? Have you seen his costume, Kuro? That's a good ass costume, I'd say. Do you think she's gonna get nerfed? How do you think they'll do it? I mean, more than likely they will nerf her. They're probably gonna nerf her like after Capcom Cup, I want to say, because I mean at this point, right? Like, if they were to do a pretty big balance patch right before Capcom Cup, and not only that, but not all of the World Warrior events are even finished. Like, I don't think that's gonna happen. Like the major issue that they're gonna need to like fix is still the fan. The fan is still like a problem, even though they nerfed it in that you can still walk away from it if you wanted to. The fact is that it doesn't matter because she can go for the low drive rush low, so you're still in like the unfortunate blender of she drive rushes at you. You either have to guess parry, or you either have to guess the throw, guess the low, or guess the overhead, right? It's still like a terrible situation no matter what. So they're gonna address the fans first, right, in some way or fashion, because that's the major aspect about that's a problem. The other thing is that like they're probably gonna do something about like the my buff, because it is a problem. She throws out a projectile like this, and like like you're holding it. Like, whoops. Like, she throws out a projectile like this, and let's see. It's like she's +2, Like, if you kind of space it out correctly. But yeah, like, imagine if you just, like, walk behind it, Kim is the most balanced character? Nah, Kuro. Ever since that they buffed her heavy punch, nah. That character is unreal. I hate that character. That character needs to get her arms crippled. We need that standing heavy punch to get the hell out of here, man. Alright? Game deals with multi-fireballs is a problem, not the install itself. Yeah, it is pretty much the multi-fireballs aspect of it. Because yeah, like as you see, right, this is like better than she basically has Aki Fireball Drive Rush or Chun-Li Fireball Drive Rush, but she doesn't need to use EX, right? So it's kind of crazy. You get it, Wider, you get it. Blanka is the most balanced. All right, don't let Keiko tell you otherwise. And Super Surigod also. See, that Super Surigod is a veteran Street Fighter player. And they know what's honest and what's not honest. Let's see there. They're probably going to need to address, besides the multi-fireball aspect of Mai and, her EX fans. I don't know if they're going to do it. But, like, it would be nice if they addressed her throw loops. Because this is, like, the main issue with Mai, right, is that she wins neutral by just, pressing stand heavy punch into fan, and then if she gets like one good drive rush and then, hits you into the corner, right, she can then throw loop you, and you basically have to, do this like terrible situation here, right? So they're gonna have to do that. Oh my god, Keiko, you're asking for their Discord? Are you a bot, Keiko? Or have you been a bot this whole time? You never want to trust anyone that says, "Can I have your Discord?" in a Twitch chat. Nothing good comes of it. Nothing good comes of it. Yeah, sure, Wider. What's the funny story? They should address her throw loop because it's like arguably, yeah, it's pretty much the best. I want to say one of the best ones. It's like hers and Sea Viper is probably the other best throw loop in the game. I mean, Sea Viper, when she dashes up, she is +8, so she has a lot of time to just like go ahead and shimmy and everything, right? But I guess with at least Sea Viper, there's at least some amount of execution behind it that you have to do, right? So yeah, I mean, Mai's throw loop is it's one of those unfortunate aspects where like everything's compounding on itself. The Mai fans, the level 1 install with the fireball buff, and then, having an easy way to get into the corner meterless, and then having a throw loop, like, it all culminates together into, like, a very toxic type of character gameplay design, right? Not to say that other characters don't have the same thing, like, Ryu is also pretty toxic. Who else is pretty toxic? Aki's kind of toxic in their game plan, right? But with Mai, it's it's like she has all the boxes checked on what makes like a very toxic character, while the other characters have like maybe 2 out of the 5 or 4 boxes checked out, right? Yeah, it's auto-timed. And she doesn't have to commit to the shimmy. Here's the thing. I think if they're going to do one thing for, like, a nerf to Mai, because I feel as though that this fan is still, like, a core aspect about her character. Like, Capcom would need to address the fan in some way, but at the same time, this is like a key aspect about her character. It's kind of weird. It's like, how can we nerf Rashid's level 2 if that's like the main point of Rashid? You know, like, depending on what you do, it might just completely make the character worthless, right? I tried Cammy, watched Punk's 1-hour guide, barely practiced, then hopped on a Smurf. When the game asked my level, I put intermediate, like silver gold, since I hit gold with my. Did placements, I swear I matched with the weakest players in every rank because I ended up diamond, just spamming. Oh my god, see? Keiko, look at that. Look at that. Downplaying Cammy like the down player you are. And here we have proof. Wider has exposed you for the fraud you are. They have basically said, yup, I basically did nothing except some basic BMBs with Cammy, and now I'm diamond. They're diamond. Their Mai is gold. So I think it's easy enough to say that Mai is worse than Cammy at this point. All right? Yeah, you see that? You don't vibe with her because Mai's just not as good as Cammy, apparently. That's why you don't vibe with Cammy, because she's just too top tier. Too top tier. All right? All right. But yeah, I want to say, if you're right, being in Diamond, I mean, look, here's the thing, right? Cammy players, they're always fraudulent. So you're just doing the Cammy thing by being in the wrong placement. But that's just how it is, man. That's just how it is. As a Cammy player, you're just fraudulent. No matter what they say about Cammy's not great, she just has the worst normals ever. You know, why would you play Cammy when you can play somebody else? Turns out that Cammy's actually not that bad. Not that bad, I gotta say. Okay, Kuro knows what's up. They are a multi-master character. All right? And they know what's up. They know what's up. See that? Labbed her for a few hours. See Wider? See how easy it is when you can just, like, you know, let go of all of the shackles in your mind of, like, man, you know, people are gonna judge me for playing a cheap character. I'm gonna be hated at locals. But once you pick a cheap character like Cammy, the world is opening before your very eyes. You basically, you know, it's like that scene in what is it? There's that movie where like an actor, I want to say it's like Kevin Bacon. No, Robert Downey Jr. maybe. He takes this pill and then he becomes like, you know, like a superhero, basically. Like, he can see things he never could see before. That's what happens when you play Cammy. You start seeing the frames. You know, you start seeing everything, like, becoming slower than usual. You know? There was a whole patch where Cammy just outright beat... Yeah, dude. That, you know when DJ just couldn't have a reliable anti-air? They had to buff his... I want to say it was like his jump, medium, and heavy punch target combo in the air, I want to say. DJ deserves to be banned. Come on. But yeah, I will say is that the main issue with Mai is this pretty much, like, if they just need to address this, if this is the only thing they address, then I think most of every like Street Fighter community, you know, member would be fine. Like, they'll be happy. But because this is like the main point of her kit, it is kind of weird and how they're gonna fix it. My what is it? I think, you know, a good way to basically like nerf her, a good way to nerf her. Whoops, daisies. Aw, man. I'm not perfect parrying. Oh god, it's hard to perfect parry. It's hard to perfect parry. Gosh, darn it. Okay. Watch B try to get a perfect parry on this one move. I don't think I can. There we go. So when you perfect parry her fan, it disappears. It just outright disappears, right? So like, if you're skilled enough, similar to when Aki Fireball drive rushes at you, if you can perfect parry into the fireball, then the Mai basically loses their turn. You know, I think that might be a good way to nerf Mai, because it does suck that you perfect parry the projectile and then you still have to worry about the one that comes back down onto you for the second hit. You know. Playing Cam, you stop mashing in combos, just hit the buttons when needed. Even if Mai gets nerfed and drops to bottom tier, I'll still main her since she's my fave. Okay, that's good, that's good. I'll maybe pick up C Viper once I get more experience, though. Oh yeah, for sure. C Viper does, like, require, like, a good amount, you know, of, like, execution. Like, I still fuck up her combo sometimes. Whoops, daisies. But, you know, her combos, man, I tell ya. Like, landing that in a match is like crack cocaine. You know, it's so fun to do. Doing this. Oh god, even I'm messing up. But you know, you get it. Landing this is like super fun to do. Oh man. But yeah, ooh, let's see. It's 8 o'clock. I see. Well, I think it is. I think I'm good here. I think I'm kind of Street Fightered out today, and I don't think I have enough like gall to go into Granblue right now. Oh yeah, that's right. Your replay. Sorry. We have to do that. But just like a recap here. We went from 91 to 56, so that's unfortunate. We're still hovering at around mid 1500, which is kind of terrible. Same thing with Sagat, mid 1500. So, wow, mid 1500 with almost every character, man. That sucks. Ugh, God. Well, you know what? This character, we're never gonna touch this character again. That's for sure. Hell no. Let's see here. Okay, so what is that replay? What is that replay here? Oh. Gotta make sure that I'm not playing Chun-Li. Which one you fry me in? All of them? I mean, we'll see. But yeah, hopefully I was able to, you know, give you some decent tips wider, and I wish you the best of luck when you play in your tournament, man. I wish you the best. Ah, there it is. Okay. We could do. Ah, wait a minute. Wow. Okay, how about this one? We'll do the one that ends in a super art finish. Oh shit. Remove from favorites. I didn't mean to favorite that. View? How can I view this? Why can't I view this? Add favorites, view, happy retire details. Why can I not view this? Search replays. Ah, there we go. Favorite to look at the screen? Nah. We ain't gonna favorite it, man. We ain't gonna favorite a Cami player's replay. Where's the one that ended in a super art and a perfect? We gotta watch that one. There it is. Oh yeah, no problem, Wider. And thanks again for coming by, man. I mean, if you still want to, like, you know, ask for some tips every now and again, feel free to drop by, man. I'm always willing to help out as much as I can, you know? All right, let's see. What's going on? What's going on? Okay. So I'll give you the excuse, right? Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't know how many times Crow did this to you, but if they were doing this a lot to you during, like, your sets, you gotta anti-air this, man. You gotta anti-air this. Do I like Super Monkey Ball? Yo, Wider. I'm gonna dap you up for that. I'm gonna dap you up for that. That's what I'm talking about, you know? Everyone loves Super Monkey Ball for the for the GameCube, Wider. Man, I need to find a. I hope they have like a green screen like version of that GIF of Pim and Mr. Bosch just like dapping each other up, you know. See, to anti-air that every time. It's not realistic. It's true, but for a Cami player, there's no excuse, Kuro. All right, for a Cami player, there's no excuse. In fact, this is probably one of Aki's worst, one of like her bad matchups, you know? Okay, why did that happen? Why did that happen? Were you just, okay, yeah, you were just, this was just a prey. This was just, like, you were putting the cross and then, like, praying to Jesus, like, I hope this hits. Miss input? Are you sure? Ain't no way this is a missed input. We gotta move the camera. We gotta move the camera, alright? By the way, if anything I wrote felt a bit odd, it's because I'm using a translator. Writing in English is tricky for me. Oh, okay, no problem, Wider. I mean, you know, like, I'm not somebody who's, like, you know, if you write in Spanish, like, I'm not going to be, like, off-putted by it. I will have a hard time understanding, or, you know, whatever language that is your primary one. But, you know, like, I'm completely fine if, you know, I'm not, like, having issues if like communication's like kind of scuffed, you know. But call that a wish punish? Yeah. If I swear a PS6 controller, okay, come on, Keiko, look at this. All right, look at this. Okay, look at this right here. All right. Oh, hey, and thanks again for the follow, Wider. Yeah, bueno. Okay, Jaja. Okay, bueno is nice. Jaja is laughing. Gracias is thank you. Por todo, I want to say, is everything. And ye que tengas. Okay, so that means and tengas means something. Una buena noche. Okay, I want to say that you said thank you, or it's nice, haha. Thank you for everything, and have a good night. I want to say that's like the gist of it. I took Spanish 3. Tenga to have? Okay, gotcha. I took Spanish 3, so I might have some knowledge. All right? But I hope you have a good rest of your night, Wider, you know? Hope you have a good rest of your week, too, you know? Friday's coming up tomorrow. But look at this, Keiko. What is this? Crouching medium kick? And look at that input. That looks like a quarter circle to me. Ain't no way you're going to be like, sorry, man, my PS5 controller somehow misinputted a quarter circle plus a heavy kick in there. Ain't no way, my G. Ain't no way. All right, but we'll you swear it is? All right, fine. We'll take your word for it. Okay. Oh shit. All right, we'll wait for the ads. Oh, you haven't been taking the ad hell? Well, we don't know about Super Serial God or Cake. I mean, or Kuro. So we'll have to see. Yeah, see, he's an ad. They're an ad hell. They're an ad hell. Why don't we do like something like this where it's like, let's see. I can do like some dancing here. Like, let's see here. Then like that, right? Do some of this here. Saying, you know what I'm saying, dog? I haven't done that in such a long ass time, man. It's because the bias and propaganda you spread on me and Cammy. I mean, it's not bias or propaganda, all right? It's just facts. It's just straight up facts, Keiko. Come on. Ugh. It can't be propaganda or bias if it's just facts, you know? Ooh. All right, let's get back to the game. All right, the ads are finished. Okay, let's go ahead and finish up the replay. Okay, so what happened here? Oh yeah, that's right. You got age checked. You got age checked. Yeah, we're back, Curl. We're back. We're back to age checking someone. Okay. So what are we trying to do here? Punch. Interesting. Was this another misinput? What's I mean, I guess I can maybe understand you doing like standing maybe at that range. I don't know. I don't know if I would do like any kind of jabs or lights at that range. Cause like trying to tap something around this portion is pretty questionable. To be fair, I sat there and did nothing. I never do that. Anytime I would drive rush, so it made sense. Okay. I mean, you know what? Hey, Kuro, you know you don't need to make excuses for yourselves. We know you're OD. You're OD, dog. All right, you're OD. The Hungry Tired debuff. I swear. Come on. If that was the case, man. If that was, oh no. Oh no. You got. Well, you know, I mean, this is basically like guess for game, so you know, it's fine. It's fine. It was guess for game, so I guess it really didn't matter. Okay, let's see here. Okay, overhead, crouching medium punch. All right, nice. Ooh. I wonder. So let me try to do this. Yeah, you can. I mean, I've noticed this, right? But every time, like they do this, like they're trying to shimmy you, I suppose, right? Because they're -3. Yeah, how minus are they? They're -3. So like, they can't really do anything after this. So you know, if you were to even like mash jabs or something like that, you'd force them to be there, you know? So, you know, I mean, and you know, you'll eventually like, you know, whatchamacallit, get used to it and stuff like that. But you know, once you like are starting to play like long sets with somebody, you can, you know, you should be able to like get a grasp of like what their tendencies are, right, and then act accordingly. So yeah, or and you know, even at worst, right? Like Aki's -3 here, so in any case, like you can still like it's your turn again, you know, as long as you don't try to like throw or tech, because they're not gonna throw you at this range. Yeah. Yep, happens to everyone, man. Happens to everyone. But you know what? Here's the other thing I don't understand that you're not doing, Keiko. See that? You should be doing this. You should be doing hooligan. You should be doing hooligan. But realistically, like this is the major one that you should be doing. I so far I haven't seen you like abusing dive kick. This is like one of the things that is like worse for Aki in the matchup, right? Her against Akuma and like characters like Cammy that have dive kicks like this. Like you should be at least trying to abuse it until Kuro tells you or like, you know, shows you that they're able to deal with it. You know? Like I said, man, you gotta be using the cheap stuff, man. You gotta abuse the characters and their you know, and their strengths, you know what I'm saying? Hooligan isn't good against, but you know what? Hooligan is cheap. Hooligan's cheap, Kuro. We can't be downplaying Hooligan. Alright? we can't be downplaying Cammy and Hooligan. Hooligan. You know, this is what happens when when you get hooliganed at locals by a Cammy enthusiast. All right, you get scarred. Let's see here. I mean, I guess in this case scenario, right? Like what you know, and I also don't do it too. But if they're gonna be doing like shit like this to you, and you're like too afraid to press, just drive reversal. Like, you know, cause the issue is that like if you just hold down and block, they're gonna take away your drive gauge. Right, and you know, it's like the double kicks should be like somewhat reactable enough for you to be able to basically like, you know, hit them with it and stuff like that. Has ton of recovery. Yeah, I'm doing where's the trip. Yeah, so I mean, you know, at this point, if you're like holding down and blocking only, like. They're just trying to chip away your drive gauge, so you might as well just use some of your drive gauge to just drive reversal them so that, you know, like, you have them away from you, you know? So yeah, that's for the one replay. Let's look at another one real quick. Actually, you know what? What did you do here that allowed you to win? I'm curious. You got double perfected. I'm one of them. I mean, hey, man, you know, we eventually. Hey, there you go. Throwing out the normals. Okay, we got Annie here. See that? More jumps. I'm liking it. Wait, that was way in there if it happened. Oh yeah. I mean, we can. I don't want to like go deep into the history logs, man. I already seen enough Cammy for one day, which is once. That's enough for me, man. Oh, you're getting. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I will never stop with the Kami. I will never stop. But also, yeah, you know, like you can't be sitting there and letting Kuro do this to you, dog. You can't be letting them do like forward heavy kick like that to you. Ooh, you got hit by the dirty DI. The dirty DI. Nice, nice. Oh. The hell? Oh, see, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. You even did it. You did it before. Look at that. Look at that dive kick. What the? Was that a mistake, Kuro? I thought I thought standing heavy kick was the one that's Aki's anti-air. Miss input on DP. I don't think so. Oh, there you go. So you won this one. Yeah, you won the set. You won the set. That's why I chose it in the first place. But see, that the entire situation you won because you know, you got her with a dive kick. 2 HK, 5 HK, medium whip, and heavy whip are all her anti-airs. Okay, okay, gotcha. But are all of them like? Are all of them? How would I put it? Like dive kick kind of muddles with them because of the slight delay. Big depending on the jump arcs and button presses. Okay, gotcha. Exhibit A. Your Honor. Your Honor. Look at that. Look at that. Your Honor, I want the court to acknowledge what has happened before. Hey man, I'm just saying, the one time you did hooligan, it worked. All right. Yeah, dive kick fucks with all of them. Yeah. I mean, that's why like Akuma is like her Aki's worst matchup, you know. Nice. Ooh, nice perfect parry. Nice perfect parry. 6. See, so I would say what allowed you to win this match for sure. You hit him with the meanie. You got hit with the empty jump. Then the perfect parry. I'm gonna be real, Keiko. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be so real. I'm gonna be so real, man. This changed everything. This changed everything. Once you did the hooligan, you won the match. But I guess realistically speaking is that I think Kuro just unfortunately guessed wrong a couple of times. Cause what is it? This was just like they're probably doing like parry OS, right? And they didn't want to get grabbed by you or something like that, and you just happen to go with the strike option. Then they got hit. What were they trying to do? Looks like they were trying to do like jab, crouching jab there. Oh, you were just drive rushing. Okay, never mind. I mean, come on, Kuro. You gotta build yourself. You gotta build yourself up, man. Just start, saying like, yeah, I was doing like, drive rush OS. I was doing like, 15 layers deep in the tank trying to think of what Keiko was going to be doing, and I just happened to guess wrong, because that's just Street Fighter, you know what I'm saying? Like it was an accident, dog. Come on, man. You can't be telling me that the whole situation. You can't be doing Keiko like that, man. You're gonna ruin their like self-esteem. Could you imagine? Could you imagine was like Keiko accidentally did a hooligan and you were just like, I don't know, I'm just gonna drive rush, and then they got hit by it, and then that entire match was determined by like something Keiko did on accident, instead of potentially outplaying like the 15 layer OS situation. You know what I'm saying? You just you all flat. I mean, hey man, I also don't block. As you see with the Blanka situation, man. And then the parry, and then that's pretty much it. So I mean, I think at least as far as the Aki matchup goes, Keiko is when they do the stabby hands, at least the regular, you can check out and see what the habits of the Aki player is. Kuro is EX stabby hands, is that plus or is that still minus on block? I want to say it's plus, but I could be wrong there. It's plus? Okay. Well, I mean, you can plus one. Okay. Well, I mean, still, right? Like, you can at least see it, right? You can at least see the yellow glowing stuff. So as long as they're just doing the regular stabby hands, then you can basically, it's plus 2. Okay. It's still kind of the same. But yeah, you can just kind of wait and see what they do. If they, if you notice that they shimmy, then the next time they do it, just do crouching forward drive rush, or just crouching forward into spiral arrow. The other, you got to use drive reversal, brother. I mean, I don't use drive reversal either. But, we all got to use drive reversal eventually, man, because if we're just going to be sitting here taking all them chip damage on our drive gauge from Aki, we might as well just burn ourselves out on our own terms, I did check with the times you tried to perfect parry DI stabby hands. The times it didn't work was because first hit whiff. I see. It's 4-hit move, but the first one. Yeah, I mean, with the stabby hands, it's pretty much like anti-air it or perfect parry it. I've basically like threw out DI in my repertoire against that, because either the hits take me out of the DI armor, or like there's some weird interaction sometimes, right? Where, like, I might accidentally DI too early, and they actually go over me, right, onto the other side. So, first hit didn't whiff. Yeah, okay, gotcha. But yeah, drive reversal Keiko, and what else was there? Just abuse dive kick, especially in this kind of matchup, right? Like, same thing with my fan. It's like, abuse the tools that you have that are good until the opponent like proves to you that won't work against them, because you only did like I think 1 to 2 dive kicks for the 2 matches that we watched, and when you did them it worked. So DI works. If not, you have to DP. Yeah, I mean, I think realistically, like, DIing is like too high risk. It's probably better to just like either take it, right, or just go for the DP. So okay. Yeah, I mean, Keiko, we gotta brainwash you. We need to take you to like neutral, like, what is it? Like gay conversion camps, or not gay conversion, but like anti-gay conversion camps, or whatever the hell those evangelical Christian camps are. We need to have that for you, but for neutral, right? We need to like have you like stick electrodes in your head and then shock you every time whenever like footage of Daigo walking back and forth with Ryu and doing like low forward fireball. And instead, like, we give you like, the chemicals, the good chemicals, the one that makes you feel good whenever you see people skipping neutral, like Yun dive kicks in Street Fighter 4 or Season 1 Arbika, where they basically just, go ahead and mash the grab button that's like +2 if you space it correctly. I mean, you do, all right. We see your game. We see your game, Kuro. All right, we see your game. But sometimes you don't need to adapt if it's working. You don't need to put a twist on something if the thing keeps working every time. Like the Hangover movies, man. Everyone loves watching the Hangover movies. You don't need to put any twist on the second or the third one, Give people an opportunity to show off how they play. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I do that too every time when there's a situation that goes on, like I block something, I immediately walk back to see what they do. Or if I get a knockdown, I walk back to see what they do. And then I get my ass blown up immediately because, it's a Ryu player that does sweep on Oki. They just do wake up sweep for some reason, and I get my ass blown out by it. So, yeah. Alrighty then. Well, let's go ahead and we're gonna raid Ninzi, or I guess just Momochi, but they're both off. So I think we'll just end it here. Man. Yeah, Ninja just ended, unfortunately. Well, it'd be like that. It is the curse of streaming later. Unfortunately, I have to stream 1 hour later than usual. So, well, just disappeared in a vacuum. Did I win? I mean, Curl. I think out of all of us in this chat and in this stream in general, I think the winner is Kuro for sure. I think Kuro is the winner, right? They got high masters with Aki. They're winning without fireball drive rush. They the only thing they lost was because of an accidental hooligan and a dive kick. Keiko, look, all right. Once you embrace the cheapness, once you get rid of the poison that is wanting to play neutral, then you will become the bully. You won't be bullied no more. You will become the bully. Oh, you stopped because you... oh, yeah, okay, I gotcha. Because the fire... Okay. Still though. You were able to win without the fireball drive rush. You know what I'm saying? That's gotta be something to your name, Okay. Well, that was quite the stream. Something that elucidated me. I can't believe it. We're so close to high masters with Blanka, and then we lost to a mid 1400 Ryu, and it's my fault for losing. Oh well. Anyway, though. So tomorrow, I don't know if I want to continue to play Street Fighter. We'll see. I think, you know what? I think I might. No, because I said my goal was to play Blanka or learn Blanka for the entire month of December. So I can't go off a stream and not play Street Fighter, unfortunately. We might play a little bit of Street Fighter Friday, and then we'll, I don't know, play something else. We'll probably play Street Fighter for like an hour, and then we'll play like Granblue or Yu-Gi-Oh! Friday. Or we might try Shadowverse. Maybe Shadowverse. Even though that thing is like obliterated with bad reviews. So I'm losing. I want to get Ultimate before 2026, but I don't think it's possible. I mean, it's definitely possible. Sierra God. And that possibility is called Blanka. That level 2. Yummy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Aki like a freak of nature. You know, sometimes you gotta Kuro. Like if you can play like a madman, right? Like if you play like a madman with Kim, you know, you're unstoppable. So imagine what you would be like if you played like an enhanced madman with Aki, you know? I haven't played Granblue in forever. Yeah, you know what? Maybe after like the 1 hour Street Fighter, we can do like some sort of lobby or something for Granblue. You know, maybe give me an excuse to like pull out a bunch of the other or try out the other characters, because so far I've been only playing like 3, 4 maybe, but I'm not like too into Vayne so far. You miss Vera? Hey man, Vera, they're sick, man. They're sick. You get Vera the running buff, right? Or the buff when they do the run grab, then they become basically like a belligerent, like they basically become Kim without the Kim teleports, you know? Yeah, play Nier, Vera, and Catalina. Okay, cool. You know what? They also have the new controller. They have the new controller scheme for Granblue, I believe. There's like a recent patch for updated costumes and colors, and then a new control scheme. So you know, it gives us an excuse to check out what's new in Granblue too. So play the Zoner? Hell no, I'm not gonna play Fairy or whatever the Archer girl is, man. I ain't trying to fall asleep. I ain't trying to have my insomnia cured. I start with Blanka. I'm barely gonna get 1,600 in a month and gonna be super stuck there. Dude, I'm stuck there too. But Super Serial God, you got super in the name, man. You got the buff already. You have the potential, man. You know, like that king of the Piccolo world, Namek, and he just unlocks your potential and stuff like that. Once your potential gets unlocked, you're gonna basically be like top 8 at Capcom Cup. Like the developers are gonna be like, wow, we see you beating like Big Bird and who's that new that new kid again? The one that just won the China tournament. I forgot. But yeah, we see you, you know, beating Big Bird or that child 20-0 with Blanka. We're just gonna give you an extra spot right there because you're just that nice. All right. But when when you play Vera, you're wrong. I'm wrong and biased. I mean, look. Sometimes history gets written by the winners, and just like this stream, history gets written by me and Kuro. Kuro can also write history here in this chat, and sometimes, you know, they're just too sick with it, man. They're just too sick with it. That's all. That's what I'm saying, man. Kuro, them being OG with Vera, you gotta put respect on that. I'm sick of this oppressing and biased. We'll see. Maybe if you can. How about Keiko? We have you play like one of the, you know what? Play like a maniac. Play a character that plays like a maniac, like Lancelot or Seo, whatever that character with the mask and claws are. Your Gran is still Minecraft. Oh my god, did you mod your Granblue game, Kuro? That's kind of sick. I saw the Guilty Gear Strive mods where Potemkin, when he does his SPD super, and you know the scene behind him as he like lifts you up into the sky gets different, or him having like Macho Man sound effects. That's also sick, man. You modded it on launch? Jesus, man. That game is probably filled with all kinds of ungodly creations. Seox or Nier? I mean, hey, man. You'll play Nier? Fine. We'll give you the olive branch if you play near Keiko, all right? But you got to play crazy with it. You got to start like mashing DP on like your plus frames, you know. Might swap to Galleon or Anilla though. Anilla's fine, really fun. Okay. That sounds good. No, do not listen to Keiko, Kuro. Do not listen to Keiko. They're saying Galleon is terrible. Galleon is not real. That's just Keiko. They never believe. They never believe in their girl. Cammy, nah, whack. Hilda, nah, whack. Lynn, hell nah, whack. What are they playing, KOF? We'll just say you play Hinako, the sumo girl. We'll just pretend you play the sumo girl in KOF, and you say nah, she's whack. And then Galleon, you say nah, she's whack too. So that this is why you're being oppressed, because you're the one acting oppressed, Keiko, with all these characters that you say is terrible and has no game, but you never lift them up. You never say to yourself, man, I'm playing the best character in the game. No, you always act like the victim. And if you're gonna act like the victim, we're gonna treat you like a victim. I'm just saying. Cammy is bad. Oh, no. We ain't. You know, you're lucky that I'm not like, I don't know, like Axel's chat or mod or whatever, where they just instantly shoot that one guy. I think it's Gato, or they. I don't know what their pronouns are preferred, but you know, Gato being shot on sight. You know, you're lucky I'm not that kind of person, because we would have multiple deleted chat messages on this Twitch stream if you keep something like that up. So need them to hurry up and give them a Vera skin. Oh, okay. Yeah, I am kind of surprised they don't have skins for everyone at this point, but hey, man. All right, I think that's enough for me. Enough talking. Gato is a living band meme in any chat. That is true. But okay, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go and eat my dumplings. Oh my God, it's 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock already. Jesus. Whew. But all right, man. Appreciate all of you for coming by and sticking around in the stream and YouTube chat. If any of you are sticking around too, always appreciate the support as well. But yeah, you know, we're just gonna end it here. Play a little bit of Street Fighter tomorrow. We'll just we'll just do some like book learning or just some like rehashing some notes with Blanka. I mean, we're probably not gonna play ranked, and then we'll play some Granblue, and then after that, I don't know. So, all right. Thanks again, everyone. I'll see you guys tomorrow.